I want to bring in CBS News weather producer David Parkinson, who joins us now. David, what's your big concern right now?
So the big concern is that there is nowhere for the water to go, and there is still so much water left. So we are still looking at what is potentially a foot of rain in parts of inland North Carolina. So the roads, I've seen all kinds of videos on social media of people trying to work from the eastern part of the state to the central part of the state, and you just see water as far as the eyes can see. It's over the roads, all those things. So even though the storm is making its way out of there, it's not doing it fast enough, and there continues to be rain in a really similar area. So if you look at the radar, look at that line that continues to move just now to the west of Wilmington. So Wilmington had gotten clobbered for about 16 hours. Now you can see that line in between Charlotte and Wilmington there. That's the real big concern. That is going to be another area of training rain. So like I said, the storm is moving faster now. It was moving at 3 yesterday. It was moving at 8 when I spoke to Paula this morning, and now it's moving at 10. So that's good news. It's finally starting to pull out, but it's not doing it fast enough.
Would you say that the worst of it is behind us at this point?
It's hard to say. And I say that's hard to say, which is to say, I don't think any of the current, what's falling from the sky, the heaviest rainfall rates have occurred. But in terms of the flooding, I think we're just getting started. And so when you take a look at where the storm is going and the future radar, it doesn't change. It's
when you look at this
thing.
map, David, here of these areas here, what gives you the biggest concern when it comes to that rain?
Right. So take a look. This is a projection of 8:30 p.m. tonight. This is your future radar, and you can see from Charlotte all the way down to Myrtle Beach there is just a solid line of heavy storms and thunderstorms. And so when you look at how much that actually amounts to, anywhere in that purple area is 8 inches of rain. And we've been seeing really bad pictures coming out of Charlotte this morning, and they're just going to get worse. The second part of that is, as it rains in the mountains, the mountains actually enhance the rain, so it actually rains more over the mountains comparatively. So that all has to make its way down the mountains. You can get mudslides. Then that water is going to come in the rivers, and people have to realize that it has to make its way the entire length of the state of North Carolina, from central North Carolina all the way out to the coast. So in terms of rivers, we're looking at 20 that are at major flood stage either now or will be in the next day or two. And you can see that stretches from almost Roanoke, Virginia, all the way down to the coast.
And for other states outside of this area, along up and down the East Coast, what other states need to be concerned?
I mean, Western Virginia, I think, needs to be really concerned in terms of the Dan River, some of the other rivers out in the Appalachian part of the state. They're going to be seeing record crests potentially there. You're looking at heavy rainfall rates in the state of West Virginia and Western Virginia tonight into tomorrow. South Carolina's still not in the clear. Some of the rivers go down into South Carolina. They're going to be seeing it come up. And then as the storm finally books its way out of here, and I mean, it really starts moving after that. The key thing is the track of the storm takes it over part of potentially New England. So if you take a look at the latest update from the National Hurricane Center here, this is what we have, and you can see, we were talking how long is this going to linger in the Northeast. 2 a.m. Tuesday, it's south of Pittsburgh. 2 a.m. Wednesday, it's past Boston, right? That's some good forward progress, but all the while there's enough heavy rain attached to it that you could easily see some places pick up 3-4 inches of rain, maybe some flash flooding in central or southern New England and parts of Pennsylvania as well.
A lot to watch for.
Yep, and we'll do it all afternoon.